Everyone, this is Cindy Creating the Hearts, and I'm here with my first day of the 12 days of Christmas, and we're making gift cards. So I made a ton of these card holders. I got the information on how to make these from the virtual retreat with the Not Too Shabby shop. It was Enjoy This Life. It was the second day, and it was Letty. So if you go to the Not Too Shabby shop, those videos are still up and you can watch those. But I used all Not Too Shabby shop 6x6 paper and ephemera. It was just a really great way to use up some leftover paper and some leftover ephemera. So I used the rest of the paper and ephemera that I had, and I made tags with it. That'll be in an upcoming video. You can see all of these really super cute gift card holders that I made. And so you can see it pops up. That's where you put your gift card. And this is a really fun, easy project. It is a very low waste, no waste project. And like I said, it's a great way to use up some leftover paper and ephemera. If you love the ephemera, you don't have any, you can visit a Not Too Shabby shop and pick some up. They've got all kinds of new ones out that you can get, and then you can make these cute gift card holders. So here's the paper gingerbread kisses. I also used another paper which I cannot remember the name of it. It is another one of the gingerbread line. It's an older line that I didn't have a ton of paper, but I used it all up and I had the ephemera. So there you go. And I also used that cocoa paper. I also used, I believe, the plaids for the circles. But it uses 3 sheets of 6x6 paper and 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11. So there's the plaids for Christmas. There's that hot cocoa warm hearts that I used. And then I used some sentiments from this My Creative Time stamp set that I got last year. So to get started, you are going to need your paper 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and you're going to cut it down to 6 1/4 by 11 and keep that piece you cut off because that's going to be your belly band. So then you're going to score it at 3 1/4, 4 1/2, 5 3/4, and 9. And then you can see how I'm folding it. I fold that middle piece. That's going to be my pop-up. And then I just fold everything else in place. It's pretty easy to figure out. I fold everything in place, and then I use my bone folder just to kind of give me a little bit of a crisper edge. So once you've got it all folded, then you also could do some corner rounding, which I did a little bit there. I use my corner chomper, but you can use whatever that you've got, or not. You don't have to. So I'm going to glue that middle portion down, staying away from that middle crease, because that middle crease is, you don't want to close that up. And then here is the belly band, which we will be using later. So the 3 pieces of paper, 2 of them you're going to cut in half at 3 inches. So you'll have 2 pieces at 3 by 6. Just make sure that if it's specially oriented that you cut it the right way. And then your 3rd piece of paper, you're going to cut at, let's see, 1 3/4, and the second piece at 1 3/4, 1 inch, 1 inch, and then you'll be left with a tiny strip. So that's 1 3/4 by 6, 1 3/4 by 6, 1 by 6, and 1 by 6. So then what you're going to do before you get started is you're going to kind of slice that little pop-up piece open. I'm using scissors here because I didn't feel like finding my paper trimmer, but I use my paper trimmer. You're just going to cut a little sliver out of that, that piece that you glued down, and that'll be where your gift card goes. And then it's just a matter of placing your paper wherever you'd like it to go. So what I did for most of these is I had a more solid piece either on the top or bottom, and then I had a busier piece on the opposite. And then I, of course, did corner round my corners for that top piece. So you know, if you have double-sided paper, it gives you a lot more options in terms of where you want the paper to go. And so it's just kind of really up to you how you want to do it. I kind of play around with all of mine just because I just want it to look cute. So, but I also don't want it to look too crazy. So I try to kind of put the more busy pieces with a more solid piece so it doesn't look too crazy. But the paper is so cute. I hate to not have that paper showing. So there you go. I think I'm also going to be showing us a money holder. So we'll see if that might be the next thing I work on. So the 1-inch pieces go right there on that gift card flap that pop up. And then you can do what you like. Now when you cut your belly band, there's a little piece left. You could use that piece for your sentiment so that you literally have no waste, but I did mine all on a white piece because I made so many that I kind of did an assembly line. But that little strip that's left over, you could just use to decorate somewhere else on your gift card holder. And then you could, of course, score for your belly band, or you can just fold it, you know, over and cut it, because it's, I mean, it doesn't have to be an exact science. Basically, here's that piece that you could use. I put glue at the top there and then at the bottom there, and it will stick very nicely because that seam's going to get covered up, and so I'm not too worried. I've got my circle. I just used a circle die I had in my stash, and that's that Plaid's paper. And then I've got my cute little gingerbread teacup. And so this is just a really quick, easy way, and I finally kind of used up some stuff I had in my stash, so I think that's really nice. And I kind of struggled to get that off. This is a little bit tight, but it loosened up as I kind of played with it. It did loosen up, and then it was easier to get on and off after that. So there you go, and then set it aside, let it dry a little bit. And then I have a couple pieces I could use to decorate the inside that I kind of saved that also came from that ephemera. So, you know, you have more options to decorate or not. It just depends. You could do like maybe another sentiment there, or you could do a message. You know, you have a lot of options. But this is a very fun, customizable project. I think this is great for birthdays. I think it'd be really fun. Just kind of jazz up a gift card, you know. So, and then that's the way it goes, and it is done. So look at how fun that is. So I'm going to be giving these as part of a gift, so that's why I put the little card that says gift card, so that the person I'm gifting these to is not super crafty will know that that is for a gift card. So here they all are. I made so many. Look how cute they are. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy praying with the heart.